Unscripted.
You know, with the new consoles out and everything, I'm realistically trying to keep everybody abreast of the situations going on, particularly with the PlayStation 5. You know, there's little issues that come up. I get messages from people asking me, hey, how do you fix this, or have you heard anything about this? And so when there's news about it, I'm going to post it. For the most part, though, the year kind of winds down for me, you know, towards the end of November, and, you know, I'm going to be doing content and stuff like that, but probably not as much as previous months. And, you know, realistically, I just like gaming, and so like that's going to take up a lot of my time. But I wanted to kind of give everybody an update because Sony has given updates themselves, and that's really kind of what I do this for, you know, to help people out and to sort of be as informative as I can be, which is going to be something that you'll see more or less throughout the rest of this year. Also expect an increase in, you know, stuff that probably most people aren't interested in, but you know, I really like getting back into the reviews and things like that, so I'm going to definitely be doing more of those as time goes along as well. So my point is, I really just kind of want to get out there and do reviews that maybe you know, we don't see a lot of reviews for, right? So like stuff that maybe we haven't seen a lot of reviews for, you know, and I think that could be something that I could do, because I enjoy playing those games and kind of reviewing those games that people aren't really, you know, seeing a lot of reviews for and stuff. So very much looking forward to seeing what comes along and stuff like that. But with that being said, what's up, everybody? Crapgamer here with Crapgamer Reviews, back with another video. Thank you so much for checking it out. I really do appreciate it. Please like, share, subscribe. I would appreciate that as well. It helps out the channel, and it means a lot to me personally. And you know what? If you're looking for a way to help out a small little crummy channel like mine, the best way to do that is a simple like. It goes a long way, and it's completely free. Like, you guys, it's free for you guys to do. I really do appreciate it. You don't understand that without you guys, there's no me. So, you know, hopefully that's something you guys will continue to do and support me. And shout out to all the old subscribers, new subscribers, and everybody in between. You really do mean a lot to me. And you know, we're going into the holidays is such a fun time. I really enjoy the holidays, and you know, I'm kind of like a kid again. We got new consoles, and we got, you know, so much cool stuff going on. And just to get out there and sort of talk about you know, these types of things, I really do love it. And you know, it's gaming is my passion above all else, and I just want everybody to know that you're all much appreciated, and it means the world to me that everybody comes out and kind of supports me and stuff like that. So with that being said, yes, Sony has given a couple of updates regarding the PlayStation 5 that you're going to definitely want to pay attention to. First of all, Sony says VRR support for PlayStation 5 games is going to be coming via firmware update. So that is really good. So you guys want to know, Sony has updated the PlayStation 5 definitive FAQ with information that the PlayStation 5 will indeed support variable refresh rate in the future. And the company says this: PlayStation 5 hardware supports variable refresh rate via HDMI 2.1 after a future software update. PS5 owners will be able to use the VRR feature with compatible TVs when playing games that support VRR. Now, some people had maybe questioned like what had happened, why they weren't really supporting that, and now we sort of know and have a much more clear idea pretty much about what's going on. And thankfully, that's something that I feel like clearly everybody is going to be wanting to take advantage of. Like for me personally, these are probably the first next-gen consoles that really needed kind of next-gen TVs to really take advantage of. So the fact that, you know, a lot of people are getting those, and then you still weren't able to have VRR support, but we will be getting it very shortly, thanks to this update. And I think that's something that everybody can agree on. Makes a lot of sense, and I'm really excited to see that happen, especially given that, you know, I have a new TV that fully supports VRR and all that kind of stuff, and they didn't really have us a way to actually be able to support that ourselves. So yeah, really looking forward to seeing what else we can bring down the line with that in the future. But that wasn't the only update we got. It looks like there is a fix that has come to a big issue as well. We're really looking forward to seeing that as well. I know a lot of people were asking about it, and now I can give you guys an update on it. Again, these are the best type of videos to do because, you know, I know a lot of you look to me for some of the answers, and, you know, I like to be able to deliver them as best as possible. So The PS5 download queue gets a fix as well. No longer requires a factory reset. The PlayStation 5 obviously have had its share of launches issues, including the rebuild database issue that could lead to brick systems, and a separate bug that could lead to games to get stuck in a download queue, necessitating a factory reset of all the hardware. Well, as reported a little bit ago, the latest PS5 firm rate update didn't seem to fix the database issues, but it does appear that Sony does have a fix for those annoying download queue problems. Per Sony, if you've had issues downloading games, you should get the latest PlayStation 5 firmware update, restart the console in safe mode, then go ahead and manually rebuild the database. You can check out in Sony's instructions in the article that I'm going to link below, because it really does give you an idea of how to do it. It says if you've experienced issues downloading games with queued for downloads or view details messages on PS5 system update, please update the system software to the latest version, start your PS5 in safe mode, then rebuild the database, and they show you exactly how to do it. Restart PS5, change video output, update system software, restore default settings, rebuild database, reset PS5, reinstall system software. So now, according to IGN, who were one of the first to report on the bug, performing the above steps did indeed fix their issues with games like Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War and Godfall getting stuck in the download queue. It isn't entirely clear if it's just downloading the PS5 patch future-proofs you against the issue on its own, or if you have to do all of the above steps, but at least there is a solution. Meanwhile, there's no word on the PS5's other outstanding issues, including problems with rest mode and playing PS4 games off external drives, which can lead to both rebuild database bugs. For now, it's probably best to continue playing it safe if you have a PlayStation 5 and avoid using rest mode and playing games off external hard drives. Hopefully more fixes are on the way. So again, these are some of the major issues that have been troubling the PlayStation 5 launch. Again, it's just one of those things that sort of happens. It's not really anybody's fault. It's kind of to be expected. I expected there to be problems. I expected there to be problems from both the PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, and Xbox Series S, because that happens. Let's just be real, that does happen, and that's something that obviously is going to continue to be updated and fixed along the lines. But they have some of these fixes out right now for these issues. And listen, at the end of the day, none of these companies are perfect, none of these companies are infallible, so we are going to see some of these types of issues come up, and some of these issues that are going to continue to kind of be worked around and stuff like that. So no matter what happens, I think that it's good on Microsoft and good on Sony to continue to keep everybody up to date with what's going on. I personally, people have asked me, well, should I not put in an external drive? Should I not put mine in rest mode? For me personally, I use rest mode. I use an external drive on mine, and mine's been fine. You have to keep in mind that the number of people affected by these game issues and stuff like that are probably in the very minority of people overall. So if let's just say there's 4 million PS5s out in the world, you might have 10,000 or less that are suffering from these issues. So while those 10,000 might be vocal on the internet, those 10,000 is the minute in compared to the actual number of PlayStation 5s in the world. So you have a much better chance of your PlayStation 5 being fine right out of the gate than having something actually be wrong. So you have to keep that in mind, and take all this kind of stuff with a grain of salt. That's up to you, and that's exactly what we keep seeing right here. So again, really, really nice to see that Sony's out here doing this, kind of swinging this around so everybody can kind of get an idea of what to expect in the future. And I really like the fact that they're able to sort of get these updates out. I would also expect more updates to be coming next week, because we've been hearing that there's going to be rumored fixes for some of these other issues as well. So I'm really excited to see how that goes, and excited to see if it fixes the rest of the problems, because at the end of the day, the last thing I want is for people to experience issues with their PlayStation 5s and not be able to game and stuff like that, especially during the weekends, or if you just get a new console. Who in the world wants to deal with broken down consoles like that? It doesn't make a lot of sense. But hopefully if you got a new console, it's not going to be that much of an issue. Like I said, I haven't had any issues with my Xbox. I've had more issues with I haven't had any issues with my PlayStation, but my Xbox Series X, I have a little bit of issues. For some reason, when you go to start another game, it takes forever, and then it says there's an issue. There's other issues, like the games don't download as well. But again, that's just how this kind of stuff goes, you know. Hopefully it'll all get worked out sooner rather than later. But an exciting time, and I'm really excited for anybody that did manage to get a PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series X and into the next generation. So you guys are awesome. I will link all of these articles in the description below so you can check them out. Thank you to everybody that has taken the time out to enjoy one of my videos. I really do appreciate it. Maybe take a minute more to consider subscribing or hitting the like button. I would appreciate that as well. And you know, just thank you. Please stay safe, happy, and healthy. If you want to hit me up on Twitter, at @the_Crapgamer, Xbox Live, MOH like Medal of Honor, Space Crapgamer, or PSN just Crapgamer. I respond to everybody. It might take a little bit longer these days because I'm gaming and I appear offline a lot of the time because I'm capturing footage and stuff like that. And if you're capturing footage and you have the little invites and stuff pop up, it can kind of ruin the footage. But you know, always willing to get back to you guys and talk to you guys and talk video games and stuff like that. So take it easy, please. Game on, rack 'em up, all that good stuff. Crapgamer out.
Unscripted.